with the curious and inquisitive thoughts about the Holy Land. We all board the flight with great fervor and excitement. The eyes set outside the window, wondering about the spiritual journey that has just begun. We start our auspicious Yatra of Kailash Mansarover with our arrival at Tribhuvan International Airport at Kathmandu, the land of Pashupati. And after going through the necessary custom formalities, we proceed ahead for our hotel in this beautiful capital city of Nepal. Next morning, we go out for a sightseeing in Kathmandu. With 230 square kilometers in area, Kathmandu is a fabled capital of warm pilgrims and carved rose brick temples. At Swayambhunath Temple, these eyes are symbolic of God seeing in all directions. The city of Kathmandu is named after the structure at Darbar Square called Kashta Mandapa. The beautiful yet distinct architecture of the city's temples and monuments sets it apart. A city of handicrafts and artifacts, a realm of beauty and devotion, nevertheless a traveler's paradise.
Thank you all so very much for being the part of this Shrestha family.
In the afternoon, we have an introductory round followed by a briefing session by Shrestha team members. This gives an opportunity to get familiar with the group members along with the journey we are to undertake.
Maybe say Vinayak is his first time here and I'm from Leicester in you. I'm doing the Yatra.
The Yatra, which was awaited for years and years, is finally happening. The journey to witness the road where the gods reside. The journey into the cradle of nature. The journey to cleanse our souls at the summit of Lord Shiva. The journey of Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. That day has come. Today, our buses are going to cross the border en route to Kodari. We cross Bhote Kose River that forms a natural boundary between Nepal and China in some regions. We drive up and down through the lush green and breathtaking valleys of Nepal to reach Kodari, which is our last junction within the borders of Nepal. We take a brief halt at Kodari and thereafter we proceed for the border, going over the Friendship Bridge. Friendship Bridge, which happens to be an important trade route between China and Nepal. After our immigration and custom formalities are commenced, we move ahead for Zangmu in our land cruisers. We are now in the territory of China, and this is Zangmu, the first town we halt at. This well-equipped town is modern in looks and traditional to the core. The small yet mystical town binds us with the alleys laced with prayer wheels. After a halt at Zangmu, we are to proceed for Nayalam. Today, we are in Nayalam for the whole day, a charming Tibetan town just like the others here, appealing with its sensuous simplicity and picturesque beauty. After having a light breakfast, we all go for an acclimatization trek in the hills of Nayalam. Nayalam is at the height of 6,653 meters. Since we have attained a great deal of height within 2 days, we need to acclimatize our body according to the atmosphere at these higher altitudes. And thus, acclimatization becomes very important so as to avoid all sorts of high altitude health troubles.
Om Am Atmane Namaha Ujjat Patrapalacharam Ravilasatram Bhaviralam Kudai Stambhane Kadavera Saravedavai Sarvatra Sammeshtitam Gobhyo Namaha Deva Matrubhyo Namaha Mantapashita Devatabhyo Namaha Jalagandhati Vajara Pujan Samarpayami Dvarapala Pujan Karishe Om Dhatre Namaha Vidatre Namaha Purupala Lakshmi Namaha Om Chandai Namaha.
This evening, Yatris generally perform a spacious Havan and Puja in the name of Lord, which instills a great fervor to our souls and the pious journey. Our next day's journey drives us to Saga, which is around 220 kilometers away from Nayalam. Our vehicles start the journey steering through the roads of Nayalam, which is not more than a few kilometers in radius. The journey is beautiful and adventurous, with our land cruiser cruising smoothly over these rugged terrains of Tibet. On our way to Saga, we cross Thongla Pass, the highest point of our journey till yet. Here we see a huge gate decorated with colorful prayer flags, beautifying our welcome to Thongla Pass. The view of these colorful flags breaking the monotony of the rugged terrains is simply awe-inspiring.
ये यनमला है सबसे ऊंचा जगह यहाँ का आज 5,500
क्या नाम है इस जगह का?
यनमला
इनमला
है सबसे जगह ऊंचा जगह है। आज जितना भी बीमार होगा आज होगा इस रास्ते में, तो कल से बीमार नहीं होगा बस। ऐसा जगह है सबसे ऊंचा। ये सब ये वो मन कितने हों करके लिखा के झरना लगा है बुद्धिस्ट का सब। जितने में आता है तीसरे लोग आता है सब लोग को ये लगाता है।
And from there onwards, we drive passing through La Lungla Pass and Zakongla Pass. Most of the roads here are very rugged, while we can also find the different variants of the metallic roads in between. Some are still under construction and are expected to be completed in a few years. After a long drive, we reach Shisha Bama checkpost and take a halt while our drivers go through the necessary formalities for crossing the checkpost. And then we start our drive from here to approach Shisha Bama mountains. Shisha Bama is the world's 14th highest peak, with an altitude of 8,012 meters, and to the north of Shisha Bama is the biggest lake valley in southern Tibet, Pegu So Lake, with an area of 300 square kilometers. The beautiful ranges of Shisha Bama mountains are adorned by the crystal blue Pegu So Lake. The calm waters of the lake calms our souls to the heights of these mountains surrounding it, as a spectator to this divine intervention. We have our sumptuous lunch at the shores of the lake, feeling fortunate of doing so by this splendid lake valley, which is far beautiful than our imaginations. No soon the excitement of this journey engulfs us, and we all start to sing. Even before reaching the holy realm, our devotion overpowers us, breaking into chants. The air is filled with thrill, showering happiness while continuing our journey to Saga. Saga is a small town where we are accommodated in a comfortable hotel. At all our stays, we are provided with best hotels available and tasty, hygienic food. Our delicious meals are prepared by the Sherpas of Shrestha family with a great care and affection. At these altitudes, it is always advisable to cover the whole body right from the head to toe and wear 3 to 4 layers of clothing. We start afresh in the morning to proceed to Paryang, that is 235 kilometers away from Saga. The journey is long and we have to travel over the altitude of 15,000 feet throughout. The long drive drives our gastronomic plans even more active, and we gladly have our meals. Even in the Chinese territory, at these exorbitant altitudes, Shrestha family ensures that the yatris are served with delicious Indian cuisine and healthy fruits too. After the lunch, we proceed for Paryang. Though we spent our whole day in driving, the aura of these mountains filled us with devotion and killed the monotony of the long drive. The beauty of the blue skies, sparkling waters, golden sands, and the patchy greens can never be forgotten. In the morning, we get together before our journey. Like our daily day routine, we all warm up a little by doing yoga and offer our prayers to the Lord.
प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा संग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय.
There is a moment in all our lives which is the turning point for us. And today is one such day. We start from Paryang for our journey to Horchu camp. The more we approach the holy seed, more the devotion grows stronger inside. And then comes a point where even a slightest pretext of a halt sets us free from all our bonds, and we lose ourselves completely into a trance of bhakti. After our stint of this devotional outburst, we are again on the trails of the Holy Lake. And then here we are. The vast expanse of pristine blue waters exposed to our sight calls us towards its sublimity and dip into waters of knowledge. The heavenly clouds admiring themselves in the water of Mansarover lake appears like gods are watching over us, ushering their holy blessings upon us. Spiritually, Mansarovar has the most enrapturing vibrations of the supreme order that can soothe and lull even the most wandering mind into sublime serenity, studied like a turquoise in the corona of golden shores. It appears like the most divine and precious jewel ever witnessed. All that is beautiful is sacred. Lake Mansarovar, the epitome of beauty. One dip in this oval blue lake is like a dip into the whole life. After having the darshan and the holy dip, we perform puja and havan in respect to our beliefs. It is the first day when we all celebrate the view the Lord gave us the golden opportunity to see.
मनसे स्वाहा ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा नैवेद्यं भिक्षतां देव भक्तिं मे हितरां कुरु ईप्सितं मे वरं देहि परत्र च परां गतिम् अमृताभिधानमसि स्वाहा चन्दनं समर्पयामि पूगीफलसमायुक्तं नागवल्लीदलयुतं चूर्णं कर्पूरसंयुक्तं ताम्बूलं प्रतिगृह्यतां मुखशुद्ध्यर्थे ताम्बूलं परिकल्पयामि दो अक्षत ताम्बूल के लिए पूजा सात्पुण्यार्थे सुवर्णपुष्पदक्षिणां समर्पयामि अधिकबलावाप्तये मंगलनीराजनं च करिष्ये इतनी देर रुकेगा
Shrestha group takes an extra initiative by clearing out the leftovers by the Yatris all along during this pilgrimage to maintain its purity and sanctity. And thus, it is an humble appeal to everyone who comes here for this auspicious journey not to leave even a single piece of a wrapper or any disposables at this holy land, which helps in maintaining its sacredness.
ये सब कपड़े हमने जलाकर जला रहा है ये ऐसे होना नहीं चाहिए ना मैडम ये तो सब बहुत गंदा है ये लोग सब ऐसे होना नहीं चाहिए सब गंदा करके रखता है
And the day ends by this embankment of divinity with the remark of reminding our duty towards it, this beautiful spiritual land. Today, we are to start our parikrama around Mansarovar. Parikrama is the way of offering our devotion to the Lord. We start from Hochu camp in our land cruisers for the circumambulation of Mansarovar. Situated at the height of 5,500 meters and 105 kilometers in circumference, Lake Mansarovar is the most sacred and one of the highest freshwater lakes in the world. At the other end of it, we see the white crown of Himalayas, the holy Mount Kailash. The holy lake is also known as the Lake of Consciousness by the Tibetans. A famous poet talks